can't get comfortable to fall asleep. That is a huge, huge thing that I hear everybody saying that is suffering with neuralgia. So I just wanted to let you guys know how I found comfortable to sleep. I guess it comes down to the type of pillow that you have and the way you position yourself. Some people have neuralgia on one side, so it makes it easier if you sleep on the other side, whereas people like me who have it on both sides, it's a little bit more difficult to get comfortable. I find that laying in bed in general is just uncomfortable. It's easier to keep moving, but obviously at night you need to get some rest. So here's what I do to get comfortable and get some sleep. Okay, so this is my pillow that I use, and I make sure that it is super giving. Like you can just shape it to anything you want, but not those like foam ones, because I find that they're too hard. Your head will just sink in and it'll hold the shape, which can like press on all the tender spots in the back of your head. So I make sure it is extra soft where I can just like move everything out of the way. You can see there's really kind of nothing in the center of my pillow. And the reason for that is, I'm gonna turn this way so I can show you how I shape my pillow around. So the reason I wrap it around like that and put it under my other shoulder is so that way it holds it out of the way from touching the other side of the back of my head. And I'll try and lay on the side that isn't bothering me, but I had it on both sides. So for me, it was really hard to get comfortable. That was the most comfortable position that I could be in with a really super soft pillow. It's not too irritating. So I still sleep like that even after surgery. I just don't like to put any pressure on those spots because they are still tender, not like on a daily basis, but if I were to just kind of lay on that spot through the whole night, I would notice, like if I lay on the back of my head all night long, I'll wake up and kind of just turn over. And it's not in the type of pain that I was in before, but just my body can sense that I'm uncomfortable, and I don't want it to send me into a flare in the morning. So that is the way that I find useful to sleep. I don't know if that's something that you are able to do to find any relief. I also will prop myself up on the couch. That's actually something that I would do when my head was in a really bad flare. I would just go out on the couch and kind of sleep on the side. I would bring this pillow with me and do the exact same thing where I wrap it around and just kind of lean to the side on the couch, and I'll show you that too. And I'm just able to sleep like this, and it's off, everything is off. I mean, the pillow is pushed up to my face right here, so there's really nothing even touching the back of my head on this side. That's why the center of my pillow is so flat. I just have this part puffed up, so I'm really just kind of sleeping on the side of my face and nothing is touching my head at all. I have bilateral neuralgia, so it's on both sides for me, and I would just swap the sides of the couch and do the same thing with my pillow on the other side when I needed to switch. Well, I hope that helps y'all be able to get a good night's sleep. The only other thing that I did, and when I actually had a bad flare, is to get a super soft ice pack. I actually don't have it anymore because one of my daughters broke it, but it was the ones that have like the gel beads in it, and it's very flexible, and it would just kind of shape to the back of my head, but it was gentle. It wasn't hard like those hard ice packs, so I could just kind of shape it to the back of my head gently, and the cold would help me a little bit too. So I would just kind of fall asleep with that there on the couch sitting up. So that's another thing that you can try, and hopefully it'll help you as well. But if you guys have any more questions for me, just let me know.